Hey there. So, today, I'm, gonna play Touhou. And, for those of you that don't know, it's a bullet hell series. Started back on the PC engine. And, it's made by one dude named Zun. I don't know how to pronounce his name. All I know is it's one of my favorite series ever. And I'm not gonna be able to play on like, I'm not a god at this. I'm not even gonna pretend that I'm a god at this. I'm decent, I would say, at the best. At best, I'm decent. To be completely honest with you, I need some filler content because I haven't been working on editing. I've been slacking really fucking hardcore. So I'm gonna use this to fill in so I don't have to blow my load on research and development. So, yeah. And, plus, I've been looking for an excuse to play Touhou. In the future, I'll probably do more of these. And probably in a different format. But, yeah. You're probably going to get annoyed by the sound of my keys, but I don't care. So, I haven't played this in fucking forever. Like, how long has it been since I fucking played Touhou? Whew. Well, at least a year. But it's great. I play on normal. I will show Lunatic now or later? I'll show you Lunatic now. Alright, this is Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. So it was the first in the series to play on Windows. And in this one you only get Reimu and Marissa. Reimu is pretty much the main character of the series. She's playable in every game except for one, or maybe two. I think only one, but she is the mainstay of the series. She is in every game at the least, and Marissa is in most games. Both are pretty much universal in the so-called fandom, I guess you could say. I play Reimu usually. I have played Marissa. They Amulet and Persuasion Needle. This determines what kind of bullet you have. This one does not seek. This one seeks. The seeking is why I play as Reimu. Because in every bullet hell shooter, I play as the person with homing bullets because I'm a faggot. So, goal of the game, it's a top-down shooter. It's pretty self-explanatory. Don't get hit by bullets, kill everything that you see, but more importantly, don't die. The gimmick with bullet hell shooters is that there are a lot of bullets. A lot of bullets. This is easy. Easy shit compared to what happens later. And something that isn't in some other bullet hell shooters is focus, which, fuck, that was stupid. Focus, wherein you hold shift and you move really slow compared to normal. It's good for times whenever you need to focus and move right next to bullets. I should also mention this is a purely Japanese game. I have an English patch, as you might have seen in the lower left corner back in the main menu. I originally played these completely in Japanese and I had no idea what the fuck was going on, and yeah. Reimu is a priestess. That's what she does. And this Rumia, she is a demon. I don't care. She wants to eat me. I'm gonna kill her, hopefully. I don't know. I'm actually doing really well compared to my normal Lunatic run. I am shit at this game compared to most people. I guess this, to an everyday Touhou player, probably nothing. For me, I'm fucking shaking in my boots. I got snakes all over my ankles. They're just tickling me. Tickles. This ain't too bad. Now, you might notice little tiny things flying off of me whenever I fly close to bullets. Flying close to bullets is known as grazing, and these lasers are great for it. Grazing is pretty much just a score thing, but I mean that is the name for flying really close to bullets. Grazing them, so to speak. So, might be. No. Okay. I am playing with 5 lives. By default, you only have 3. This is because I am shit, as I mentioned. I cannot finish the game with only 3 lives because I am shit. But this game series is just really fun for me. Anyway, what I was getting at with grazing, you might notice while I'm grazing, or in my grazing, that sometimes part of Reimu gets hit, and the bullets doesn't hurt her. Like just then, you might have seen the bullet went right through her head. That is because in bullet hell shooters, and most top-down shooters actually, there's actually only a hit zone that is not your entirety. You just have a little circle in the middle, and that determines when you get hurt. So as long as you avoid that circle getting hit, you're fine. Now, in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, you cannot see that circle, so it makes it a little bit more difficult until you get used to it. Pretty much, I like to think it's right where her top meets her skirt. It's right, there's a little bump. I guess where it would be tied, I'm assuming. I can't really tell, but it's right there on her back, and that's usually where I try to avoid. In future games, from Touhou 6 on, whenever you focus, you can see your hitbox, so that makes it a little easier. I'm actually doing pretty well. I'm surprised with myself. This is Cerno. She's another mainstay of the series, and actually has an unusually prominent following. Whatever. See how far I go. Actually has a pretty prominent following for some reason. I'm really not too sure why. She's really not all that special. She's just an ice pixie thing. I don't know. She's also the first real challenge in the game. The first boss is really pretty pathetic. Cerno is pretty good. I am really doing bad here. That was pretty stupid of me. I'm focusing more on talking than playing. It's not a good idea. Fuck! This really isn't the kind of game you should let's play if you're trying to be taken seriously, but like I said before, I'm just doing this for filler content, and plus I think it's an awesome series, and if you like top-down shooters, this is definitely one you should play if you haven't already. Fuck! And for the record, once again, I am terrible at this game. This really isn't that bad, and I'm about to get fucked. Okay. Well, I'm surprised how similar her patterns are. Oh, that's another bit of terminology. I don't know. It's probably used in other top-down shooters. And I don't want to sound like a pretentious faggot or anything by saying, oh, I know use terminology because I'm a faggot. But patterns just refers to. I think it's pretty obvious. They're the way that the bullets are flying out of the boss character. Each boss has a certain set of patterns. They don't always use the same patterns every time, and some patterns are only used on particular difficulties. Cerno, that was pretty much her normal difficulty patterns. I'm pretty impressed. Not impressed. Pretty surprised. Be the more correct word for that. I got 0 points. I don't understand. What point item? Fuck is that? Oh, I didn't get any point items. Well, that sucks. That's the blue things. How did that happen? How did I get in? Oh, because I died during the boss. That's why. Yeah. I guess that's what the blue things are then. I've never understood what the blue things do. Apparently they increase your bonuses at the end, as well as give you points in the level. They give you more points depending on how far forward you are whenever you collect them. And if you're at full power mode, which is where I'm at now, you can fly to the very top of the screen, and it'll collect everything all at once that's on the screen. Like, okay, well, we'll do it if you aren't picking up full power mode. There, like that. And yeah. Fuck! I'm so bad at this game. Other thing. Well, might have noticed I'm picking up power-ups. They increase my power. Pretty obvious. But since I'm apparently telling about every individual aspect of this fucking game as I play it, might as well bring it up. It's pretty typical of other shooters in that way. But you might have noticed it has a power bar instead of just being like, you picked up the rapid fire upgrade or something like that. And I kind of like that about this game, because whenever you die, you don't just lose all of your shit all at once. You only lose some of your power, and whenever you die, you drop items, your power items, and you can pick up some of your power back. You can't consistently go all the way back up, and very rarely can you even pick up all of them at once. If you're me, at least. I don't know, maybe other people can consistently do that, but I'm a piece of shit, so. As you can tell, because I've lost all of my lives twice in one goddamn level. Shit, I'm on my last continue. Which, this used to be how far well, no. I could beat Chinese Girl pretty easily on normal before, whenever I was terrible. Like, I used to be way worse at this game. But whenever I was really bad, I couldn't even beat normal, and I couldn't even get past the boss after this one, even with continues. Like, that's how bad I was. I was basically as bad at normal as I am at Lunatic now, and fuck, I shouldn't have moved right. This isn't even that bad of a pattern. What the fuck is wrong with me? I should also mention I'm playing this at like 3:30 in the morning, so my brain isn't quite right. But as you can tell, because I just flew into the big line of bullets because I'm a fucking tard. Oh, come on, me! But that is something else about this game, the whole series really, that I really like. And that is that there is no bullshit in this game. Everything that happens is pretty well telegraphed and pretty easy to identify what's going on. It's just a matter of getting used to the patterns. And now I lost. So yeah. But everything in the whole game pretty much just comes down to you learning the patterns and really practicing and gaining skill at dodging bullets. And that's what I really like about it, because it's not like other top-down shooters where you fucking it comes down to memorizing the entire levels, or just dumb luck, or super hardcore reaction speed, or stuff like that, where there's a lot of bullshit where it's just like, oh hey, I'm a new enemy, by the way, I shoot out giant laser beams that aren't telegraphed in any way. and then you die, or bosses that take like a billion hits and have new moves every 30 seconds kind of shit, and everything's really hard to die. It's this, I don't know. I feel like this type of shooter is just a lot less bullshit, because everything is your fault if you fuck up. It's just because you weren't paying hard enough attention, or you're just not skilled enough. And Fraps is fucking my frame rate. So, I think what I'm gonna do is cut this off here, and I'll come back to it, do a playthrough on normal, and that should be enough to fill in until I've got more shit, and maybe I'll come back and do a playthrough as Marissa or something. Until then, yeah.